In the summer of 1974, a young boy made a horrific discovery among the dunes of Cape Cod, Massachusetts. A woman, murdered, mutilated, and buried in the sand, with no name, no identity, and a killer who vanished without a trace. Warning, the following story contains disturbing real-life crime details. If you're into true crime and unsolved mysteries, hit that subscribe button, because this tale is one you won't forget. On the 26th of July, 1974, in the quiet dunes of Provincetown, Massachusetts, a young boy was walking his dog when the animal suddenly stopped and began barking furiously. Curious, the boy approached and froze. There, half buried in the sand, was the body of a woman lying face down. Her head rested on a folded blue blanket. Her hands were placed behind her back, as if posed. Part of her skull had been smashed in with a brutal blow, possibly with a military-style entrenching tool. Her hands had been carefully removed, and her teeth extracted, all efforts by the killer to erase her identity. Despite the decay, her body was strangely well preserved by the heat and sand. She wore jeans, a bandana, and a ponytail. She had bright red nail polish on her toes. The police and FBI tried everything: clay facial reconstructions, three-dimensional models, missing persons lists, age regressions. Nothing worked. So, she was simply called the Lady of the Dunes. Over the decades, theories exploded. Some claimed she was a mob victim. Others said a jealous lover. There was even a bizarre idea that she appeared as an extra in the movie Jaws, which was filmed nearby at the same time. But for 47 years, no one could say who she was, or who killed her. Until October 2022. The FBI used genetic genealogy, tracing DNA through family trees, and finally uncovered her true identity. Ruth Marie Terry, a 37-year-old woman from Tennessee who had married a man named Guy Muldaven shortly before her death. Muldaven? He was once suspected in the disappearances of his previous wife and stepdaughter back in the 1950s. Now, he was also believed to be the prime suspect in Ruth's murder, but he had died years earlier. Never questioned, never tried. Even though we now know her name, justice was never served. The Lady of the Dunes remains a silent scream in the sand. If this story moved you, share it. And subscribe, because here, we give voice to the forgotten.